What's up, you guys? What's up? Welcome back to my channel. M. Williams with Sugar Salon TV. I hope you're having a blessed new year so far. You guys, it's already 2024. And so on my channel, I'm going to be spending more time on my channel, doing more uploads. Because why? Because I'm retired. So just because I'm retired doesn't mean that I'm forgetting about you guys. Actually, I'm not. You're at the forefront of my mind even more now, because I'm going to be doing more uploads. So I'm going to need you guys to drop down below in the comments. Drop what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to know about. I'm all about hair care. I'm all about helping you guys maintain healthy hair. Even if you used to be a client and you have any kind of questions, just drop it down below, as opposed to texting me. Just drop it on my channel, and that way I can respond to you. You know, if you were a previous client and you have a new stylist now and you have a question of me about what that stylist may be doing, not that I'm trying to say I'm all that in the hair industry or anything like that, but sometimes when you've been going to a stylist for years, you know, you may just feel comfortable, more comfortable asking me a question or something like that. You're welcome to drop it down below in the comments. That'll help me get my channel up, and that'll also help other people gain more information and wisdom, because I don't know everything that people want to know or people want to see or people want to hear about. I have no clue. So I'm just dropping my videos, and again, I have over 400 videos on here. So once you join the family and you become a subscriber, you're going to have a plethora of videos that you can watch on a variety of topics. I like adding playlists because, I feel like with me being older, I have wisdom in a lot of areas, and I just want to share that wisdom. I don't want my uploads to be just about all things hair. Sometimes it's other things that go on in your life, or other things that take place in your body, or different things like going on a diet. There's different things that can affect your hair that you may not even know anything about. So I want to definitely be putting that out here. So I'm just putting on my channel what I feel you guys want to know about. But if it's any questions, I've been getting a lot of new viewers. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. Please join the family and subscribe and become #Team Sugar. Because my whole goal and motive out here on YouTube is just to help women. But sometimes I really feel like sometimes stylists may not know the wisdom. They may not be intentionally withholding information and education from their clients. They may just not know. So I'm on here to support stylists. I'm also on here to support lay people who are not stylists. So I pray and hope that you will get something from this. You will learn something from my channel. And I pray and hope that you will become a subscriber, and that you will share some of my videos. And I noticed that more people are putting questions and comments, and so I really, really appreciate it. And I see you guys are sharing. And so if you could just subscribe and just click the bell, because the bell, when you click that bell, it'll let you know whenever I just uploaded something. So today, just in my heart, to just talk about the amino acid treatment. The amino acid treatment. The amino acid treatment. A lot of people don't know what that is, and I found, even though it's been out for many years, it's still a lot of women who don't know anything about it. And that's my opinion. So like in the early 2000s, when a lot of people were going back to natural and becoming naturalistas, and I'm a naturalista under this wig, by the way. And by the way, I have over 30 years of experience in the hair industry, and owned a storefront salon. Now I'm back in corporate America, but the wisdom that I have, it's still in me, and I'm here to share it with you. But I feel like a lot of people don't know anything about the amino acid treatment, and I think it's because, some stylists, sometimes they may not be licensed, so they may not have access to getting the product or anything like that, because you have to get it from a product distributor. So, it's just a lot of people I feel that don't know anything about it. They may have heard of it and don't know what it is, or they may not have heard of it. And then when you mention it to them, they like, what is that? I've never heard of it. So on my channel, I want to always give you information and make sure that you know about stuff and that you know what it is, especially if it's good for the hair. Even if it's something that's bad for the hair, I'm going to let you know that too. So the amino acid, in my personal opinion and my experience with it over the years, I think it's been out, I know, over 5 years, I believe. But what happened is when a lot of women start going natural in the early 2000s, and doing a big chop, cutting all the relaxed hair off and stuff. And then after a while, after a few years or whatever, you've had natural hair, you decided that, a lot of women decided that, okay, this natural hair game is a lot. It's a lot of work. It may not be giving me the polished look that I need in corporate America. I may be in corporate, I may be in upper management or in management, and it's not giving me that polished, sleek look I need. Or, a lot of people, they just go into the braids and the weaves and the wigs and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, like I always say on my channel, God gives us one head of hair. And so with that one head of hair, we want to do our due diligence to make sure we take care of our hair. Yeah, it's okay to wear weaves. It's okay to wear braids. It's okay to wear wigs. It's even okay to get your hair colored. But one thing about color, you have to be careful because I've seen a lot of, stylists who've been in the industry a long time, and I've seen them break off people's hair with color. And you would just assume that if someone's been doing hair 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, 12 years, you would assume that they know how to do color. They know the healthy way to do color so that they won't break your hair off. But to be honest, you guys, a lot of people don't. Don't ever assume, because my old pastor, he always said assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. Assumption. Because when you assume something, you really don't know. You don't know, you just assuming in your head. So, just be careful and be cognizant of that, because every hairstylist is not created equal. And I'm not trying to bash hairstylists, I'm just trying to educate people. Even if you are a hairstylist, you know what your strengths are and you know what your weaknesses are. Just like for me, I knew my strengths, I knew my weaknesses. And for me, if something was a weakness, I was not going to really be offering it until I felt like I brought my knowledge base and my wisdom and my how-to up before I be offering this service to a client. Because for me, when somebody comes and they sit in your chair, they're trusting you. And so if you don't really know what you're doing or you don't have the experience with it, for me, it's about integrity. Integrity means a lot, because integrity will make you feel some type of way about your own self if you're not being honest with a person. So I wasn't going to put services and offer services to clients that I didn't know how to do. Even with braids, when I started braiding, I made sure I spent hours upon hours, practicing on a mannequin, practicing on live people. I had a couple of models that I would do their braids for free to learn. And so that's just the integrity that you should have in this industry. But back to the amino acid. So kind of what is it? And you guys know I like to give verbal when I'm talking on my YouTube uploads. I also like to give visual. I like to put stuff on the screen so that you can see. Because I feel like if I'm talking to you and you seeing it, that's going to be two methods, two ways for stuff to get inside of you and your spirit and your head and your heart. And that's going to make it easier for you to understand, to be educated on it, to gain wisdom from it. So look on the screen. From time to time, you're going to see stuff pop up that's going to be telling you about this topic that I'm talking about, on my video. So right now, here today, I'm talking about the amino acid treatment. So what is amino acids? Amino acid is just a protein. It breaks down the protein. We all know that protein is good for our hair. We already know that. Just like when you take a multivitamins, we all got vitamins and minerals in our bodies. We all have, things in our bodies that we have already. But then when you take multivitamins, you're adding something to your body that your body already needs. So you kind of replenishing it, you know. So that's why I tell people to take multivitamins. Multivitamins is very good for the hair. You know, hair, skin, and nail vitamins, that's all well and good. But I always tell I used to tell my clients, and I recommend to you guys here today, take multivitamins. It don't matter what the brand is. If it's a multivitamin, you know, you want to take that. Why? Because it's good for your hair. It's also giving your body the nutrients and the supplements that you need. And so that's all good. That's going to be all good. Because sometimes you can be lacking in a certain vitamin, or, you know, just like me, I don't drink a lot of milk. But we know that we need vitamin D to keep our bones strong. And as we get older, we don't want to fall and break something just because we tripped and fell. So, you know, having a good amount of vitamin D in your body will help your bones, help your teeth. You know, just so that's why I said take multivitamins, because a lot of the vitamins will help your hair be strong too. Also on my channel, I like to tell you guys to make sure you get protein, that you up your protein intake. So you can do that by making protein smoothies. And then I'm going to put up on the screen, you know, a list of things that you can eat. Like chicken, you know, it's certain foods that have a lot of protein in it. I'm going to list it up there on the screen in a visual for you to see. So you can just screenshot that. When you see that pop up, just screenshot stuff. If you don't see it, just screenshot it. And then that way, you know, you'll have it. And you can also always be welcome to share my videos with your friends and family, or anybody else that you know will want to subscribe to my channel or gain the knowledge. So you always want to be up in your protein, you know, in your body. You always want to do that, because that will make your hair healthy too. It will make your hair very healthy. So you can make smoothies. You can eat smoothies for breakfast or lunch. Have you a smoothie every day, and that way you'll get your fruits, because really the doctors, they want us to get fruits and vegetables every day. So a great easy way to get your fruits and vegetables is to either juice or make smoothies. So I like making smoothies, and I always add some protein powder to my smoothies. So if you feel like your hair is not healthy, you feel like it's kind of on the thinner side, you feel like it used to be more dense and thick, and now it's on the thinner side, it's more light, you know, or it has been damaged or over-processed or breaking off for some reason, just start drinking and making you some protein smoothies. Put you some blueberries, some strawberries, some bananas, some kiwi, whatever fruit you like. You can add some kale. You can add some vegetables in there too. You can add some oats in there. But don't forget to add your protein powder into your smoothie. You can add flaxseed oil. Flaxseed, I'm going to put it up there on the screen. Flaxseed is good for women. You know, it's good for us. You can add some of your supplements, some of your nutrients to the smoothie. That's the thing about smoothies. The smoothies are delicious and you're drinking them, but also it's like you're adding to your health. And then that protein powder, that's the protein you'll need to help your hair be healthier. Because again, like I say on my videos, you know, God gives us one head of hair. All we get is one head of hair. Once it's gone, it's gone. So you want to do your due diligence and take care of the hair that you have on your head, the one head of hair, and you want to be very particular and very picky about who your stylist is. Be very picky about who your hairstylist is, because that's going to also determine the health of your hair. So anyway, you guys, the amino acid is a protein, really. So they have a treatment that's been out for years, whether you know about it or not, it's been out for years. And so what it does is, if you have natural hair, or you can even use it on color treated hair, it's not a chemical. It's not a chemical. Amino acids are proteins. It's a protein, and what it does is good for anti-reversion. Meaning, you know how you go in, you get your shampoo, you get your silk press, you get your hair pressed out straight, and then, you know, in a couple of days or so, maybe, depending on what the texture of your hair is, or whether the weather, you know, in the wintertime, your silk presses will last longer because it's cold outside. You're not really going to be sweating like that. But the amino acid is not only good for helping your hair stay straight when you get your presses, but it makes you'll tell a big difference when you get the amino acid. Once you start getting it, you know, you won't want to stop getting it. And so just depending, because it's not a chemical, it's not a relaxer, it's not going to make your hair bone straight, but trust me, you'll be able to tell a major difference in your hair. And then the coarser your hair is, because some people, in all honesty, their hair is just very, very coarse. So I can recommend getting the amino acid about every 4 months. But if your hair is on the coarser side, like very kinky side, very dense hair, you might want to do it every 3.5 months. Again, it's not a chemical. You're adding something to your hair that will help your hair. You're adding proteins to your hair. There's no formaldehyde in it. And you know, you hear the FDA is trying to ban any hair product that has formaldehyde in it. Well, amino acid does not have formaldehyde in it. So I've used it for years. You know, the clients who were getting it, they love it. You know, a lot of hairstylists don't offer it. So, you know, if you're looking for a hairstylist that offer it and you're in the Atlanta area, just drop a comment down below. I'll help you find a stylist who offers it in Atlanta. If you're in another state, same thing. Drop a comment down below. You know, you can ask me. You can just tell me the city and state you live in. I will help you find a hairstylist. One thing about me, since I'm not doing hair anymore, I'm going to be very helpful. I'm going to try to be a benefit to women who, you know, are needing to find a new hairstylist or looking for a stylist in your area. I trust and believe I'll help you. I know how to research and find out if a stylist is licensed or not, find out if they offer that, find out if I recommend them or not. And of course, I may not know them personally, but I can do a lot of research to try to help you find a hairstylist based on all of that. So do I recommend the amino acid? Yes, I do. It's great for your hair. It can even be used on kids' hair. You know, if you're kind of almost tempted, you're natural and you're almost tempted to go back into a relaxer, there's nothing wrong with relaxers, but the only thing about a relaxer, you can't reverse it because it's a permanent change to your hair. Once you get that relaxer, you know, you can't be like, oh, I want to be natural again, because your relaxed hair is not going to turn back chemical free. It's not going to turn back natural. So that's why everybody had to do the big chop. They had to chop the relaxed hair off because it's not going to go back and reverse back in the time and become natural hair. So if you have natural hair and you feel like, oh, that's a lot, and I don't know what to do, I'm tempted to go back in the relaxer, I would just suggest or recommend that you try the amino acid treatment out first, and then just see if that adds enough, you know, if it helps your hair. It'll make your hair a little bit easier to maintain. When you press it out, your presses will last longer. When you get your hair shampooed, you can still see the texture in there, but it will not be as kinky. Will you lose your texture? No, because in about 3-4 months, the amino acid will wash out and you'll be able to tell, and then you can get another one. It's not a chemical, you guys. It's protein. So we all know protein is good for the hair. So you're adding something back to your hair. Your hair already have amino acids and protein in it. You're just adding something to your hair. So what does it do? It makes your hair more manageable. It makes it less kinky. It makes it faster to blow dry. You can blow dry it quicker. It dries quicker. It's more manageable. It's easier to detangle. It's easier to maintain. And the best thing of all, when you get your presses, your press will last way longer. Your hair will stay straight longer. Now, it's not a relaxer, because a relaxer is a chemical. But your hair will remain natural, and it's a chemical-free product. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I do. You just have to make sure you find a hairstylist that offers it. And so you want to find somebody that's been offering it for a while. Now, what is the price range of it? Most hairstylists here in Atlanta charge about $200. Some people may charge like $200 to $225. But, you know, that's going to usually include the shampoo, the amino acid treatment, and the press and style. I don't know if a lot of stylists include the trim, But usually now, a lot of hairstylists now, they have online booking, so you can usually look on there and you can see what the price is. But I know in Atlanta, the going rate for silk presses is like 80, 85, and the going rate for amino acid treatment is about 200, 225. So that's what I see the going rate is in Atlanta. I don't know about other states and cities, but since I'm in Atlanta, of course I know what the going rate here in Atlanta is. So anyway, I do give that treatment a 2 thumbs up. Basic, the brand called Basic, professional brand, they offer it. They have an amino acid treatment. Design Essentials, they have an amino acid treatment. Straight Request have an amino acid treatment. Peruvian, they just came out with their own recently, and they have an amino acid treatment. And you can kind of do your own research, but look around and just see what hairstylists offer, this treatment. And I give it again 2 thumbs up. So again, if you need any help finding a stylist that offer it in your area, whether you're in Georgia, whether you're in Atlanta, or whether you're in another state, just drop down below. Just say, can you help me find a stylist that offer amino acid treatments? Tell me the city and state you're in, and I will definitely do my own research. Since I'm retired now, I'll have time to help people even more. And so I'll drop down in the comments. I'll drop it down and tell you, I'll answer it. I'll give you a name and give you the person, Instagram and stuff like that, and let you know. So anyway, you guys, if you have any other questions about this amino acid treatment, drop it down below in the comments, and I'll respond back to you. I hope you will comment, like, subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Please share my videos. Anything, you guys, any kind of love you give me, thumbs up, and any kind of love that you give me, it will help the algorithms on my channel and help other people find out about my channel. You will also see now that I have super thanks on my channel. Super thanks is just where you can buy a thanks or anything like that. Just a way to kind of, show me some love for my channel and for giving you this information. If it's in your heart to do a super thanks for me, thank you so much. Bless you for that. Again, that'll help my algorithms go up, and I'm going to continue to put information on here. Again, I have many videos over here, on over 400, and then I have playlists where you can just go in there and you can click on a playlist and you can just watch, just chill and watch. So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Again, Happy New Year. I'm going to see you guys on my next video. Peace and blessings. See you on the next video.
Unique.